Good afternoon, friends. Hope today finds you all well. Welcome. Welcome, fellas. We're gonna be playing Resident Evil 3 today. And then after this, we're gonna be playing Outbreak. And I'm so excited for Outbreak. By the way, just a reminder, if any of you happen to have online setup for Outbreak, you're gonna be free to join. So just keep that in mind. One of the most banger, like 10-second intros of all time. All right. Yeah, welcome, welcome. Nemesis and RE3 remake was the friends we made along the way. True. Damn, why not RE3 Kiwami? I think we've had a little too much Kiwami recently. Yo, Isaac, welcome. Alright, fellas, welcome to another Resident Evil stream. We're gonna be playing, you know, through a bunch of Resident Evil games until Resident Evil 9 comes out. And today is Resident Evil 3's turn. We're gonna be playing the original like we played with Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 1. I forgot what's the difference between a range and original. I'm just gonna go with original. Heavy. Default. No, we can't do that.
It all began as an ordinary day in September.
The audio mixing is horrible, bro.
In Raccoon City, a city controlled by Umbrella. No one dared to oppose them, and that lack of strength would ultimately lead to their destruction. I suppose they had to suffer the consequences.
I guess we'll find out soon, Winston.
But there would be no forgiveness.
Yeah, no problem, Nate.
Only they had the courage to fight.
Yo, remake? Thank you. Glad to hear that.
Nothing can stop them. Nothing.
Nothing.
It was Raccoon City's last chance, and my last chance.
Okay, I hope you can actually hear what's going on. Because sometimes it's loud, other times it's really quiet. Unfortunately. Yes, this is Resident Evil 3. I should wear Leon's brown jacket from RE4 on RE9 day. I'll do my best. Go, 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 go! This is actually crazy. Like almost every time I see it, I'm like, God damn, bro. Jill soloed all these zombies with a pistol. Yo, Kira. How did the zombies use the elevator? How did they know which floor to press? You know, maybe Resident Evil 9 is going to be onto something with that. Because, you know, the whole thing they're advertising about, oh, zombies retain some memories of what they do. Maybe they're going to hit us with that.
September 28th, daylight. The monsters have overtaken the city. Somehow.
Yeah, you guys know what this game and Kiwami 3 have in common? Sorry, the remake of this and Kiwami 3 have in common. They both have been outsourced. Also, I almost missed the super chat, but thank you, Ghostum, for the super chat.
We've got to get out of here.
Hell yeah.
What? What do you think you're talking about? I just lost my daughter out there. How dare you tell me to go back outside?
I'm sorry about your daughter, but there isn't gonna be any rescue. We have to get out of here.
No!
No!
I'm not going anywhere. I'd rather starve to death in here than be eaten by one of those undead monsters. Now leave me alone!
This guy's been through it. No! Hey, Liana, why don't you play more Kiwami 3? No! Don't worry, guys. That podcast episode is going to be very soon, hopefully. Like, because of how long those are, I usually render them when I go to sleep. And they'd usually be done by the time I'm awake, but they actually could still be rendering even when I'm awake. So I'd have to wait like a couple more hours after, you know, waking up. But we'll see how the Kiwami 3 episode will go. At this rate, we're gonna get Trails 3rd outsourced. I hope not, man. Goddamn. Yeah, I heard the sub-stories in Dark Ties are good. Okay, let's hope this is gonna be enough. Look at that RPD bike. Always kind of stood out to me. I just joined. Is this about RGG cast or something else? I'm not sure I follow. We're playing Resident Evil 3. We talked about the RGG cast a little bit. But we're here to play Resident Evil 3. Oh, god damn it. I keep going for the wrong input. Do you get access to Okinawa as Mine? No, I don't think so. I'd be surprised if you do. Yo, Marius. Why does YouTube not show me asking about RE3 Remake being outsourced? Oh, did you like ask about it and it got removed? I'm not sure. Speaking of Trails, really can't wait for the second chapter. Same. Gonna be so good. I really hope they don't skip the third as well. Yeah, I came across that mod of someone adding in a lot of the cut stuff in RE3 Remake. Pretty good stuff. Okay, let's hope we can be fast enough to get the herbs up there and then come down. Some of your messages don't go through either. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with the YouTube, man. I'm sorry about that, but... like, I'm not even sure what I can do about it. Thoughts of Metal Gear and have you played them? I only played Metal Gear when I was very young on the PlayStation 2. That's about it. I think I played 2 and 3. Never really got into them, though. YouTube being YouTube, yeah.
Get away!
Don't worry, he doesn't even need me. I'm just gonna take this.
Brad, hang in there. Why isn't someone doing something about this?
I didn't know you were still alive, Jill. The police aren't trained for this kind of situation. What could they do? Listen, he's coming for us. We're both gonna die.
What are you saying?
You'll see. He's after STARS members. There's no escape.
I saw someone modding in the old design of Hamazaki and Rikia. Pretty good. I think I saw the Hamazaki one. That one looked really good. The Rikia one, though, kind of iffy on. I'm not sure if there's more than one, though. The one unfortunate thing about the Hamazaki mod is that they can't change the height. Like, he's stuck being short. Actually... nice. The Rekia one has an update. Gotcha. I need to check that out, maybe. Oops. The Hamazaki one that I saw was made by Sub-Zio, I think is how you say his name. He's really good with making renders, like just 3D work in general, so... fully expected for the Hamazaki mod of his to also look really good. Apart from Trails, Yakuza, and Resident Evil, what do you like? I like a bunch of, like... how do I say? Like, I would say I like the Elder Scrolls, for example, but the one that I vibe with the most is Skyrim, so I don't know if that counts, you know? With Fallout, the one that I play the most is Fallout 4, but it's been quite a minute since I played that, not gonna lie. What else do we have? I play a bunch of one-off games as well, like, I'll get into, for example, Dead by Daylight. I'll play that for some time, and then I'll leave it for some time, and then I'll come back to it, so on and so forth. Yo, Paradoxical, how you doing? Am I gonna take down every Nemesis encounter? I'm gonna try. Or maybe not, actually, I'm not sure. Well, I'm gonna give it a shot. No, this is the Source Next version. I think this should be enough. I hope. God damn, 2021. Haven't played Oblivion, even though I got the remake. Wanna play Skyrim though. Man, I tried to get into the Oblivion remaster / remake, but it's so poorly optimized. It's not even funny. Like, there's no reason it should run the way it does on a 4080, you know?
Jill!
Brad!
We've got
Thoughts on Phil Spencer and Sarah Bond leaving Xbox? Well, I would have something to say, but honestly, I don't care enough about Xbox, so I'm not sure. No, no. God damn it. That's not a good start. That's all. Man, this is a horrible start. The play that I used to do is I would do a couple of shots. What the fuck? Couple of shots, run. Couple of shots, run. But as you can see, it's not going very well. Yeah, it pretty much sums up my thoughts. Default. Man. Oh, maybe this is it, actually. Yeah. Okay. Ow. No. Fuck it, I'll take another hit. Oh no. His arm mutating is throwing me off, actually. Okay. Nice. Let's go. First half of a very goated pistol. And we also get to save time with this. Whew. Yo, Louise, welcome. Oblivion ran fine for me. My Ryzen was beaten to the ground instead. Yeah. Like, I can run Oblivion, no problem. But I think... I kind of recall having crash issues with it as well, but... I don't know. Maybe I need to give it another try. Leon, did you grow a beard in just one day? Yeah, I'm just built different like that. What about it? Sucks that the custom weapons can't use the enhanced ammo. Yeah. Oh wait, what was the password? 0321? Oh, 4312. Okay. Yeah, I was considering going for the enhanced ammo, but if I'm gonna get the custom weapons, not worth it. Marvin just having a nap here. هلا legendary dragon. علينا وعليك. شلونك إن شاء الله بخير. I finished Trails Beyond the Horizon yesterday. In my opinion, it's one of the best in the series. It's also the second longest game I've played, and it took around 124 hours to beat. God damn. I would need space. You're in for peak. Yeah, I heard a lot of good things about Horizon. But surprisingly, you know what's another sentiment that I keep hearing about with Horizon? That it's so full of, like, info dumps, lore, that's like... thank you for the code, by the way. I was not quite sure. But, like, the lore that it introduces, as far as I know, is, like, pretty important lore, so... Like, I don't know what's the problem there, you know? It has this, like, reputation of just being full of exposition. Yeah, so the plot, but, like, multiplied by, potentially tens of times. Not one, not two, three times, no. Tens of times. Oh, no. Why is he turbocharged? All this to get into City Hall. Yep. Which RE games you're playing towards the release of RE9? Good question. So Resident Evil 1, 2, 3, classic. And then Outbreak 1 and 2. And then if we get time for any other game, maybe Resident Evil 4. Yeah, I didn't have space for the key. Oh, by the way, just to let you guys know once again, if I miss any super chat, let me know, because the chat that I have up here does not do the best job with informing me about that kind of stuff. I almost missed the super chat earlier from Ghostum. Okay, let me go back and pick up the items. Actually, wait. Have I heard about the RE9 leaks? I heard that they're out, but, you know, I'm not looking for those. The game is pretty close to coming out now, so I'll wait. OG 4 or Remake 4? I'm thinking maybe Remake... sorry, OG actually. How important is the side content in the Trails games? More important than you think, most of the time at least. Because a lot of the time, you'll get like a side story of a character, and that character will show up again, potentially in another game, like a sequel. And their progression from that previous game, you know, it continues in this sequel. So... world building, you know? Reddit has full pages of leaks. How many of those pages do you think are going to turn out to be false? Oh shit. I was gonna say a lucky dodge, but I got hit there, so it didn't matter. Okay, coming here is not a good idea. Shipping soon notification for my Trails First Collector Edition. Nice. I really wish I'd gotten that, but alas. Actually, before we go there. So I'm gonna put this back here. Really hope what I have is gonna be enough. Yeah, I heard Capcom's legal department is working full-time to take down anything spoilery, including like full playthroughs and shit, probably. They got their work cut out for them. Oh man, I gotta put in a lot of hours for Trails then. Kinda like Yakuza sub-stories with how Pocket Circuit guy shows up. You know, not to slander Yakuza, but the side quests or the side stories or whatever in Trails, they make Yakuza look like bad fanfic. Because of like, yeah, sure, like some of the Yakuza sub-stories have continuity, but compared to the continuity in Trails, it's like baby shit. It's nothing. Like, you're gonna realize just how much you're missing out. Well, not just that, actually. You're gonna realize how much better things could be with the Yakuza in terms of, like, again, the world building, the characters that they have and all that. Lockpick. I might want to get the red herbs actually from back there too.
No! Come anyone! Our platoon is cut off! No survivors found! This is Carlos! Send in support immediately!
Who's this goofball? Ah yes, continuity. Removing Kamaki. Exactly, see, that's what I mean. Like, who the fuck would do that, bro? Like, what kind of... Who thought of doing that? Would you say Kiwami 3 is a worse remake than RE3? It's a question worth debating. I feel like it's not as clear-cut. Like, both are horrible in their own ways. Okay, wait there, Nemesis. I'll be right back. But like, goddamn, like again, not to toot Trails' horn, but if you see the kind of writing that it has, and I'm not saying all of it is perfect. There are some ups and downs even for Trails, but when it comes to continuity and like, you know, building the world, the characters that live in that world, Trails is unmatched. Okay, should I use the grenade launcher? I don't know, we'll see. Who's better, OG Carlos or Remake Carlos? That's actually not an easy question for me to answer because I like both. But design-wise, I think I like OG Carlos more. No shame in tooting Trails' horn. Nah, you know, you gotta be careful with that, because then you'll have a Yakuza fan going, man, what's so good about Trails? It's funny because on our Discord, it's not that we have that per se, but it's like... Oh no. Oh. Where was I? Oh yeah. the trails, like... Wait, hold on. I gotta lock in, bro. I gotta make sure I don't fuck this up. Uh-oh. No! No! Wow, she's still fine. Horrible area to fight him in. Horrible area. Come on, get up. No! Nice. Okay, probably should use this. Did you see that? She dodged into being grabbed. Man, the dodge in the OG is not good. Woo! Let's fucking go! The eagle is ours. Alright. Where was I? So, on the Discord, because we've had like an increasing number of like, you know, my followers or Yakuza fans who also became Trails fans, these Trails converts built some sort of a reputation, like something of a reputation in the Discord, and we used to like go on tangents about Trails in the general channel, and then people who don't care for Trails or like just like bystanders would be like, man, look at all these Trails fans just like talking about their own game franchise. Where's Yakuza, bro? It's more of a joke than anything, but yeah, it is funny still. We need the logbook, I believe. Yeah, we got our Trails cult. That's exactly it. I'm not afraid to hide it. I said it. I'm gonna grab the red herbs up there, actually. Time to convert your Yakuza community into your Trails community. Let's go. Yeah, you know, lately I've been going, man, you know what? We got Resident Evil 9 to look forward to. I should also shoehorn Trails in there. Guys, if you're feeling utter despair right now, you know, there's this great game series called The Legend of Heroes. It's gonna keep you busy for easily, assuming you have a life, a year. If you don't have a life, maybe like 3 months. But no, actually, not even 3 months, maybe 2 months. Oh yeah, I heard about the Nier news as well. Happy for you guys. Yeah, like, how in God's name can you play all the games in 2 months? Excellent question. That's what I was about to correct myself on. Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing, man. How you play a game will vastly change how many hours you will have in Trails. Like, if you don't care about the side stuff, you're not gonna spend as much time as, you know, the obsessed fan who will do every sub-story. But if you do all the sub-stories, all the side quests, then yeah, you're gonna spend some time there. And the thing is, that's not all there is to the Trails games. Like, you can do all the side quests, but the bulk of the time also comes from whether or not you, I guess, go for the equivalent of 100%. Some people do that. Not everyone does, though. When I say that, I really mean stuff like, oh, finding all the treasure chests for starters. What else? Like maybe filling your monster guide. The cookbook as well. Aren't there like 10 of those games? I think 13. But yeah. 13 and the series is still not over. Like, they have this one big story going on. that keeps being built with each game that comes out. Basically, think of like an epic. Not epic like epic gaming, but like an epic in the meaning of a grand story. Like, you know, the literature definition of an epic. That's what Trails is. Are we even close to Trails being over? Well, I've had a conversation about this with the other... with like some of the people in my Discord. Like, Trails for sure is at least halfway through now. At least. The latest game that came out is marketed as the beginning of the end, so... you know. Oh! I'll take this. I was acting very unemployed when I played all the Trails games back to back to back, even though I had real responsibilities. I mean, hey, man. Like, here's a question, like, you can ask yourself. Not everyone will relate to this, obviously, but when was the last time... like, sometimes you sit down, maybe even not think about it consciously, but you'll kind of think or wonder, when was the last time you played a game that made you feel like a kid, you know, in the best way possible? Like, it still had that wonder to it, you know? I think Trails is one of those game franchises. Again, if it clicks with you. Maybe you don't like turn-based games, maybe you don't like anime to begin with, so yeah. I've heard Kondo has been saying we're close to the end for like the past 4 games. Yes, that is true. I think it's like the estimate of how far in we are right now. I think they've been saying 70% for a while. Isn't there a whole section blacked out on the world map in Trails? Yes. Yes, that's the kind of shit that makes you feel like some kind of cosmic horror is going on. And it's great. Full Metal Alchemist. No, I have not. "70% for a while, just like One Piece then." Yeah? I mean, Trails is called like the One Piece of games. So, there's that. Still have a few JRPG games in my backlog. Don't know if I can fit Trails in there. Yeah. It is a commitment, but goddamn. It's so good. The good thing about it being in video game format as well is that you don't have to just like sit there and watch everything. You're actually playing a game. So that might be something that appeals to someone that might be intimidated of approaching the franchise. Like, it's not like, oh, the first game is horrible and like you have to wait until like the 10th game for it to get good. Nah. It's not like that. I think that guy had something on his body, but we're gonna come back for that. Carlos! Yeah, default. Maybe I shouldn't have brought the jewel, actually. Okay, the gunpowders are not here. Oh shit, we have a nemesis fight. Well, actually, no. This is perfect. This is perfect. You can kind of cheese the suitcase for this fight. Do you think it's worth it to get the cat ears in RE4 Remake? You have to get S+ Professional for that, right? I'm gonna be honest. We talked about this, I think, a few streams ago. I tried S Plus Professional RE4 remake. I was sick of just trying. I tried multiple times. I think I had a run where I was just a few minutes short of getting it. I was like, you know what? Fuck this shit. I'm gonna download a mod that makes it easier to stun enemies, because that was one of my main problems with RE4 Remake. You take 5 fucking bullets to the head with a normal Ganado to, like, just stun him to go for a melee. That did not feel good. That was horrible. Tokyo Xanadu. I think I bought the
What's that?
game, but I haven't
Calm
played
down,
it.
lady. I'm no zombie. My name's Carlos, Corporal of Umbrella's Biohazard Countermeasure Force. What's your name?
Jill.
Walrus!
Did you just say you
Oh my
belong
God.
to Umbrella's army?
A
Yeah.
Twitch viewer.
We came all the way out here to save you civilians, but the mission went bad the minute we landed.
How did he find me?
Alright, so here... hide inside the kitchen.
Over here.
Carlos's line here is pretty funny.
Are you crazy? You could have barbecued both of us.
And there we go. Free suitcase. Let's go. Man, the idea of a... the idea of a first aid case is really good for the older games.
I need to ask you something. Why did Umbrella send your team here?
Maybe I should
Our
have
mission is to rescue the
tried to beat
civilians.
him.
How kind of you. Considering Umbrella caused all this in the first place, those liars.
Look, we're just mercenaries, hired hands. No time for talking. If you can believe me, then join us. Think about it.
Did you guys know that this scene alone has like 3 or 4 different variations? Think about that. RE3 Remake took that away from us. So, downing Nemesis and then leaving. Downing Nemesis, and then he gets up and you actually fully like beat him, and then you leave. Also has a different variation. Then you have the variation where you go to the basement and you escape through the basement. And it's at least 3 variations. I'm not sure about 4, but yeah. It's crazy. Yeah, we missed the Foxy Ladies line. Feels bad. That happens if you beat Nemesis in there, right? Okay, well... I might try to beat him with just this handgun. Are you crazy? There's also one where you go to the news place instead of this, yeah. Why can't these games have good residents for once? Why do they always have to be evil? You're spitting right now, and I wish I knew the answer, but I don't. You're welcome. I'm thinking of luring him into another place for the fight. Oh shit. God damn it. Get up, bro. Nope. Oh, the way he just sprints out of nowhere. What? Did you see that? He got me by the tail end of the goddamn animation. Oh no. Okay, maybe it's time to heal. Oh my god. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Okay. Oh shit. That stun came in clutch. Actually, I don't think we need to beat him now, but... Ow. Yeah. Mainly because we got the drop already, so we could have just tried to continue, but hey. Now we don't have to worry about him at least. How is RE9's hardest difficulty gonna be like? Well, I guess we'll see. Look at this hidden item. Really hope the gray sections aren't as long in New Game Plus. It's the only thing I'm worried about. Yeah, I also hope so. Just in general, I hope the game has like a really nice flow for replaying. Yo, Big Bree, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Thank you. Hope the hardest difficulty in RE9 is like Madhouse and RE7, where certain item placements change. Yeah, that would be nice. Wait, I think we're gonna find the gunpowders here. And if so, yes. We need, space. Okay, it's just 2 of them. I think sometimes you find more here. Freeze rounds. Yeah, I should probably make those. How do you make them again? Is it 2 blue, gunpowders? Because I think 3 is magnum rounds, right? Thank you, thank you. I think there's a red herb here. Oh. Right, so if you go the route where you meet Carlos there, I think that's when you get access to that room. That's fine. Combining blue with a regular nade shell should also work. Really? I gotta try that. Okay, how would it work if you have, like, say, 30 nade shells, and then you combine the blue with those? Do all of them become blue? Like freeze rounds, or... you know? Okay, that's blue. We don't have grenade launcher rounds yet, so I'm just gonna keep that here. Wonder how the RE9 tone will be. They're trying to scare you as grays, and then... yeah, most likely that's gonna be it. 6 of each. Okay. And how many do you get if you do just like the regular 2 blue gunpowders? Do you get 12? I forget. Yo, chicken pizza, how you doing? Gotcha. Who the hell would want to go into the city when you need to do all this just to get into City Hall? Raccoon City's just different, man. That guy's probably gonna screw us over later, so I'm gonna kill him. Same chicken pizza. Dog. Dog boy. Wonder if Capcom intentionally adds in cheese and funny stuff into RE games, or it just ends up being funny and cheesy. I'm gonna assume the latter, probably. But who knows? Oh yeah, I could have brought in the cable here, actually, but...
You're one of the survivors from the rescue team, right? I just ran into your teammate, Carlos.
How did a girl like you manage to survive?
Hey, I'm no ordinary civvy. I'm a member of STARS.
Stars? You mean the RPD Special Force Team?
Hey, is someone wounded back there?
Those dogs were just chilling and he killed them. Yeah, one of Jill's many war crimes. Chalk it up with her.
This looks bad.
They're coming. Get ready. Fire. Fire. Stay together.
Calm down. You're safe now. Everything is gonna be okay.
Welcome, welcome. I feel like games made in the 90s had more of a willingness to do silly / cheesy stuff. I'm probably way off the mark, but maybe awareness on how to, like, carry yourself so cool was not the same. I don't know. I feel like now we became self-aware to the point where everything has to be perfect in terms of how we present ourselves, you know?
Ones who survived. We should work together.
No, we can't.
Actually,
trust
hold
them.
on. I'll be back.
Why? But Sergeant, we need her help. Our unit's down to you, me, and Lieutenant Mikhail. That's it. And Mikhail's hurt bad. If we don't cooperate, we won't be walking away from this mission.
Fine. Then let's go over our plan. We're moving to the clock tower area, which is the designated landing zone for the extraction chopper. Once we get there and give the signal, the chopper will fly in and pull us out.
That's a lot of ground to cover. I don't think we can make it on foot.
The main problem we have is that the landing zone is cut off from here by the fire. So we have no choice but to use this cable car to navigate through it. Fortunately, we can also use it as a moving shield to get us through the worst areas.
That works for me. Good plan, sir.
Okay, people, let's get moving.
Jill, put this on.
Yeah, Kaguya. That might be it. Also, finally, we can carry more stuff. No! shit. Okay, nice. Is OG3 more worth playing than the remake? Yes. Absolutely. You can hardly call them the same game. Who would win, Dog Boy or Nemesis? My money is on Dog Boy. You know, Nemesis is terrifying, a towering monster, but Dog Boy. Why is that so? I'm going to start with probably the biggest thing. In the original, you have branching paths that actually change how you interact with some of the characters. So you're not gonna see every scene there is in the first playthrough. It's made to be that way. Like, you replay the game, and you see different scenes depending on which path or which choice you go with. In the remake, you don't have that at all. Like, it's all streamlined to a fault. I mean, even the beginning of the game feels like it just vacuums you into following one path. Like, you have much less freedom compared to this. And you also see more of the city in this game compared to the remake. In the remake, you have like a 1 hour segment where you see some of the city. That's about it. You get access to like a couple of highways or roads with a bunch of shops. That's it. Like, it could have been so much more. Oh, we missed the Carlos scene. Maybe I shouldn't be here about a non-RE fan, because I thought this was about a different third remake. Oh, no. Well, both... Oh, shit. Both Yakuza Kiwami 3 and RE3 Remake are botched remakes, sadly. I don't know what's up with the number 3, but I guess it's a recurring theme. And I can only hope Trails in the Sky 3rd chapter is not gonna catch that same shell. Oh, I understand. So basically, RE3 Remake is modern game design, as Hori would put it. Yes. Excellent. See? I knew you would get it. Yeah, they streamlined the remake to a fault. You also have a bonus unlockable mode here in the original that's absent in the remake, where you play as some of the other story characters. It's like a fun thing. You save people, kill zombies, you get money, you unlock infinite ammo for the campaign, you know. It's pretty nice. The costume selection, like here compared to the remake, is pathetic. You have one DLC costume and one unlockable costume. That's about it. Yes, they were considering skipping Trails 3rd. Fucking please don't. That would be horrible. Can you beat Kiwami 3 without upgrades? The better question is, can I beat Kiwami 3 without my heart being shattered? Okay, so I think the stuff in here is actually missable. If there's gunpowder in the gas station, I'm gonna prioritize that. U1Me3 on the PS4 somehow runs slightly worse than K2. Really? Oh, there is gunpowder. Oh, I forgot. We can also go back to the guy in the warehouse for some gunpowder.
Jill! Hey, the zombies are getting restless.
I know. I can hear them. What's going on?
Jill!
What's wrong?
They're coming! They must have sniffed us out. They know we're here.
Hey, calm down.
Any objections to my playing hero this time?
What are you doing? Carlos!
Look at this idiot. He thinks he's so cool.
Eat this!
Okay, can any of you explain this scene to me? Watch.
Carlos! No!
Relax. I'm not dead yet.
Why did he do that?
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Why did he do that?
That hero stuff is harder than it looks. Okay, I'm gonna scrounge up some equipment. There might not be any at our destination.
What aspects of Resident Evil made you become a fan? Well, I don't know if I can list specific ones, but one thing I can say is that Resident Evil was like a childhood franchise to me that, like, it cemented its place into my heart for multiple reasons. One of those is, I remember, like, my dad playing it and I was just chilling near him. And yeah, that's how I slowly got to playing the franchise, and I don't know, like this is gonna make it sound bad, but it's a good thing. Like the slow, you know, atmosphere of just navigating these places, taking in like the music, the backgrounds, and everything there is to see. And obviously shooting zombies is cool. Then you have these cool characters to go with it, so like there's a lot to love. Uh-oh. What are your top 5 Resident Evils? I've never thought about it, and I feel like I need to sit down and think about it. Either on stream or off stream. By the way, this gas station in the remake, you got to see it for like, you went through it for maybe like 10 seconds. Am I fasting? Yeah, I'm fasting. RE4 and 5 gotta be in there. They just might be, to be honest. They're way too special to me. Especially Resident Evil 5. Resident Evil 5 was kind of a big start for me when it comes to getting into online games. So that alone makes it really, you know, special to me. Okay, so this is the time... Well, actually, we can do multiple things. Leon, you gotta come to the village. Nah. I got a city in ruins to attend to. In about 6 days. Okay, so now we can get the battery. Remember that when that whole sequence of Chris and Sheva versus Wesker was copied almost shot for shot in the RE Afterlife movie? Yes. And for some reason it was Chris and Claire instead. Alright, give me the goods. Was RE6's story good? I haven't played it. No, good is good is not it. It has a lot of cool moments though. Think of it like the Yakuza 4 or Yakuza 5 of Resident Evil in terms of story. Is it worth watching the RE animated movies? I would say yeah, actually. Like, they're not amazing, but it's just kind of cool seeing your, you know, favorite Resident Evil characters being in a 3D movie. And I specify with, like, 3D because live action ones suck. So, yeah. Check them out. Yakuza 4 story is good, what the fuck? Yeah, well... Is it good or is it good? Oh, bro. Holy, that explosion did nothing. Okay, I hope this is not gonna screw me over. Bro, the gun fight in Vendetta is so bad, it's peak. Yo, Atov, how you doing? Okay. Time to do a process of elimination. Red, blue, red, blue. Blue, red, blue, red. Okay, blue, red, blue, red. Now... Blue, blue, red, red. Red, red, blue. Blue, red, blue, blue. Red, blue, red, red. Blue, 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 red. Red, red, Red. I heard about RE3 Remake being shorter than the OG. Is that true? Well, the original is also short, but the thing that made it, well, I guess better, is that you have multiple paths you can go, multiple choices. Like, some cutscenes you will not see on your first playthrough, so you have reason to replay the game and see the different stuff. And I think the layouts of the items also change with each replay. So, you know, you have that. You also have an unlockable mode called Mercenaries, which was not in the remake. Red, 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 red. The DLC for RE4 Remake is longer than the entirety of RE3 Remake. Yes, actually. What did you think of the way they did all the difficulties in RE3 Remake? That was pretty good, because it changed things up, like the enemy placements, the item placement, but it was not enough. $120. Cola flavored popcorn. I don't think I had that. Red, red, blue. Red, blue, blue, red. Red, blue, blue. Oh, cool. Should I re-download Lost Judgment just to play the Kaito files? Well, if you haven't already, why not? Uh-oh. Wasn't Separate Ways in the original for free? A common misconception. Well, technically, yes. If you bought the PS2 release, you would have had it for free. But it's a bit more complicated than that. Resident Evil 4 initially came out for the GameCube. Only the GameCube. So, let's assume you got it for the GameCube, right? There was no Separate Ways. When it came out later on the PlayStation 2, that's when they added Separate Ways. So you had to buy a whole other console, and you had to buy the game again. So, yeah, it's not quite as simple as it was free. Unless you didn't have the GameCube, then yeah, sure. But this would be the kind of thing where if it happened today, 100% they would catch shit for that. Okay, now we just need the gas. Whoa. Wait a minute. Oh, right. No ammo. Out of my way. Yo, Judgment Kazi, hope you're doing well. Okay, 10. Yeah, it seems like it's just 10 per craft. I think there's like a passive improvement system where if you craft more ammo, you actually make more ammo as you go, but I could be wrong about that. I think... Did you have to make the enhanced ammo for that? I'm not sure now, but yeah. Do you think RE3 Remake or Kiwami 3 is better? Well, it's like we say. You're comparing like a pile of doo-doo with a pile of diarrhea, so pick your poison. Like, you know, we say that they're decent games as is, but as remakes, goddamn, bro. They could have been more. Was Crimson Desert meant to be a Souls-like or more of a... Not sure what that stands for. I'm not sure. What are you most excited about with RE9? Honestly... Like, it's multiple things. I don't know where to start. Like, just the idea that they're actually acknowledging Outbreak in a mainline game. And I know that they kind of did that before, but I mean, like, in a more essential way. That's really exciting. Just the fact that we're actually seeing someone like Alyssa Ashcroft being in a mainline game is so fucking cool. And I really hope, I'm not saying this is going to be a thing because I have no idea, but I hope we see or hear about the other Outbreak cast. That would be great. Like, I can only be excited about the things that I know are going to be in there for a fact. So, like, you know, Leon, for example. I mean, that's cool. But I just really hope the game is, like, you know, nicely replayable, like RE4 Remake. I hope there's going to be content to, you know, play for. Stuff like that. Excuse me. Whew. Really excited for top-notch Leon gameplay. Yeah, it looks really fun. What if Trails 3rd ends up having the Kiwami 3 and RE3 remake treatment? I will be sad. I don't know what else to say. Do I need to finish all the sub-stories or 100% everything in Kiwami 2 to unlock Amon? I think all sub-stories. I'm not sure about anything else. Okay, we got a place to go to. Actually, wait. Thank you, Koi. Yo, Zakun, welcome. Actually, I have a question for you guys, because we're talking about remakes with the number 3 on them. Would you say Metal Gear Solid 3 remake slash remaster is also meh? No, 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 no. God damn it.
Wait!
So, for example, we were talking about this, but
What did you do?
here,
I had no choice. He was about to turn into a zombie. It would have been a threat, so I eliminated it.
But he was still conscious, wasn't he?
He was as good as dead. And it took fewer bullets to kill him now than it would have if he had transformed.
so this bit in the original, you can see either Nikolai or Carlos here. So you're like already some variation. In the remake, you only see Nikolai just immediately shooting the guy. That's it. And then he just moves on. So yeah, just one example to show like the variety you have in the original. Also, yeah, did you see how her head was like shaking like crazy? Okay, what do we have? Oh yeah, we need the password. Saf Sprin. Okay. Oh yeah, gunpowder. And we're good to go. MGS3 had some negative commentary around it, purely based off of Kojima not being present and himself saying he wouldn't play it. Gotcha. If I remember right, though, wasn't Konami themselves... Yeah. Or like the devs working on the remake, like they're trying to respect Kojima's involvement with it, if I remember right. Unlike a certain studio we can think of. I'm out of here. Oh, God damn it. Gotta be real careful in this room. It's over, bro. It's so fucking over. What the hell? No, 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 no. I recall dying here before as well. I think it was in the last playthrough. Dude, I do not recall these guys being this vicious. Goddamn. Man.
Resident Evil.
Trash game for real. I knew I should have saved, but I was like, nah, it's probably not gonna be that bad. Little did I know it was that bad. Okay, well, we still have to beat Nemesis here. Man, we gotta rush things. Opinions on Jill's drip between the OG and the remake of this game. I don't mind the new one, but goddamn. Like the jeans and tank top design really is becoming a little too apparent between Claire and RE2 Remake and then Jill. And now Grace a little bit with like, again, jeans and just like a white t-shirt. Like, I don't know, I get it. You want things to be a bit more realistic, but add some flair to it, you know? Fuck, we only have 2 spaces. Bro! Oh, man. Okay, so far so good. Bro just falls down. Okay, hold on. Okay, I could run to the save room to manage my stuff, but I'm just gonna run for it. Oh, now they're asleep. Yeah, so things can change around quite a bit in this game compared to RE3 Remake. Okay, we should have enough space when we're given the extension. Okay, let me use that here.
You're one of the...
Jill, put this on.
Stranger Than Heaven is probably going to be awesome right until the post-credit scene where it's revealed it's about the Daidoji. Yeah. I'm still going with that. It's probably going to be about the Daidoji. In some way. They're doing way too much setup with them to not have that. Way too much. Alright, Kazi. at this. No! No! Bro, you got an assault rifle. Shoot them. Mako Daito is Yoshimura in a very convincing disguise. He ate the funny immortal rock from Pirate Yakuza. Yeah. Yeah, sounds about right. Before we go to the gas station, I think I'll actually go to the place with the generator. Or maybe not. The red herbs are gone this time too. Yeah, the layout completely changed. Okay, gunpowder. Can we get a beautiful eyes soundboard clip? I think we have that still, do we? No, I think I actually don't. I don't know where it went.
Jill!
I was looking for it during the Kiwami 3 stream as well, but
Jill! Eat this!
do you think Wesker is part of the Daidoji now? Maybe we all are. Or you just don't know it. What if all of this is a simulation by the Daidoji? Okay, yeah. We want to store the gunpowder, then go to the generator place. Just in case, we'll heal. Bruh. Bro, oh goddamn. Oh my god. Dude, these suck so much, goddamn. I feel like we might die on the way back. Okay, we got some use out of that this time. The last time we did this, the zombies were pretty far away from it. Oh, red herbs. I'll keep them here for now. Oh, we have a lot of items here. I think one of them was red, blue, blue, and blue. Okay. Was it blue, red, blue? Okay. Okay, gonna fry them like before. Everything you type in the chat gets censored. Man, I wish I knew what's up with YouTube, but I've gotten that before as well. Someone was talking about that earlier. Like they send some messages and half of them get removed. I wish I knew what was up with that. You know what? Might fucking use the Magnum against them. I mean, I think you have a lot of leftovers by the end of the game, so doesn't matter. Maybe I'll shoot just one of them. Okay, the dodge almost screwed me over. Let's go here. If it has any sort of swear word, it gets shadow deleted from the chat. You had the issue before when trying to say the name of the man in the red suit from Zero because his name has the S word in it. Well, you know me. I like to keep it family friendly, so yeah, I don't know. Let's just go with that. Okay, we can make more than a few freeze rounds this time. What version we're playing? What sort of hack is Leon playing? We know the dodge in OG RE3 never works. Yeah, it's pretty poopy half the time. I don't know, man. You know the other day when we played Kiwami 3 and I used the bust amulet and we kept losing? Despite, you know, using that as a cheat item? Maybe today is the opposite of that, like we have good luck today. I don't know. And I know just by saying that I probably jinxed it, but hey. Okay, we have a whole bunch of freeze rounds. Maybe I'll take a heal. Yeah, actually, hold on. Will this be enough? No. No, this is the Source Next version of the game. That's a lot of dead nemesis. Well, we can hope at least. Oh, we have zombies here now. Used to be dogs. Okay, let me use this. Definitely saving here now. Okay. You know, I've always wondered, what's up with this zombie here? On the top left. I don't think he actually can access whatever he is. Bro is just stuck there. Oh no. I actually bought Tormented Souls, but haven't played it yet.
Wait.
Okay, this should be the same scene. Add reveal. Yeah, Mehran, that sounds like the kind of thing I would do as well when I was a kid. You heard that Fibs routing gambling into K3's speedrun? Yes. I think I did. Yeah. Oh, damn it. Oh boy. Who do you think is the strongest Theop as a final boss? Iwami, obviously. Change my mind. Okay. You sit right there, Nemesis. What enemy for Resident Evil do you hate the most? Oh, good question. Right now, I'm not sure, but, Okay, let me take the first aid bag. Oh, he's not here. Actually... You hate the Reapers on RE5. Yeah, I can see why. Okay, so you can get a couple of grenade launcher rounds from here. Oh shit. Oh, not crows too! Alright, hold on. Okay. Let me do this. God damn, 18 of them. And then I'm also gonna go back to Dario in the warehouse, because I think you can get like a bunch of extra gunpowder. Yo, Full Metal, how you doing, buddy? Wait, hold up, I'm getting a phone call. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Apparently I have a delivery scheduled, but I think the guy is confused because he contacted me yesterday, an order that I made yesterday, and I think he probably dialed the wrong number, like thinking I made an order now, but I haven't. Okay, let me... Yeah, I'm pretty sure the guy has the wrong number. But he hasn't gotten back to me, so I'm not sure if he went, oh shit, before switching gears, or if he's like still down there. Oh no! The angry guy from the beginning died. Okay, we have 4 item slots. Okay, we don't have as many gunpowders as I thought there would be. Or wait. Okay, no, there is 4 of them. Okay, cool. This makes another 10 freeze rounds. I think it was worth. Try combining. Oh yeah. You're right. Thank you. Did I skip Nemesis? Yeah, the last time he chased us. Well, I think it's from the same restaurant run, so I don't want to take that Nemesis down because we already got the reward from him. I think the next time he gives us something is gonna be... Oh no, god damn it. The next time he gives us something should be when we go back to the gas station, I believe. Or the train, rather. No, wait. Oh yeah, no, this was a new attempt. Ah, that's fine. Don't think I'm gonna use the Magnum in this run. Probably won't need to, yeah, but... Okay, so let me get this and this and... Man, look at all these areas that could have been in Resident Evil 3 remake. A little jump scare. Now we're gonna be met with a choice. Get up! Wait, did the chat disconnect? Bruh. Yeah, okay, it's up on YouTube, I think. This application is goofing, though. Hold on, let me see if I can get it to work. Oh, there we go. Yo, Ghostum, thank you for the super chat. If Leon dies in RE9, there's gonna be a worldwide generational crash out. Yes. But you know, I actually don't mind if Leon dies. As long as it's done well. But I don't know if they're gonna have the balls to do that because companies are too afraid to let go of beloved characters. Wink wink, nudge nudge, Yakuza. I think there's an item in there, so I'm gonna go get it. Okay, let me save one more time here. Would be so sick if they gave him a cool ass death scene. It would be. It would be. I think Resident Evil 6. I was talking with someone about this not too long ago. I can't remember who it was. Because I talked to multiple friends about RE9, but I think one of them said they had a good chance to kill Chris off in 6, but they haven't done that.
Stars.
Oh boy. Freeze time. Oh my god. What was that, bro? Uh-oh. Okay. Nice. God damn, that was quick. Alright, we need one more part for that. Man, freeze rounds are also gone in the remake, and it's so sad. Like, they're one of the coolest, like, weapon ideas. Ice gun, who wouldn't like that? What would be the point of killing Chris in RE6? There would be no point. I don't know. The game really, like, was building up this passing of the torch between Chris and Pierce. Only for Pierce to die. Which, don't get me wrong, also was, like, not bad. I think it was done fine. But, you know, I feel like it could have gone either way. Pierce could have carried the torch. And, yeah. RE6 would have been hated more? Probably, yes, but... You know, you gotta crack a few eggs to make an omelet. Bro. ambush you! Oh no, that's not good. Bro. Okay, hold on. Man, I'm really washed on my Resident Evil 3 knowledge. Gotta brush up on it. I like how they made you into thinking freeze rounds are back because the ammo cases are blue, but nope, mine rounds, yeah. They combined the fucking mine thrower into... Well, the mine thrower with the blue shells into whatever amalgamation that comes out. I personally don't like Chris that much as a protagonist.
Here, take this.
I like Chris.
Okay. Nikolai won't be joining us.
I understand.
Moment of silence for Nikolai.
I'll operate the cable car.
I like Chris, but I feel like 6 kind of really went in and gave him that reputation of like everyone around him dies. So that really didn't help things, you know?
It's looking good.
Like, he's not escaping those allegations. Everyone around him dies. Yeah, I watched all the CGI movies of Resident Evil.
Mikhail!
Mikhail!
Jill, get out of the cable car now!
Mikhail, wait! Don't!
Get out of here! Hurry!
Uh-oh.
Just a little closer.
Holy Giga Chat, bro. You lose. Man, Mikhail is so cool.
Mikhail.
No, the brakes are out.
We're jumping.
It's useless.
No, bro. Carlos just fending for himself in there. I got into RE when 7 came out, then did the remakes plus new games, but I haven't done 5, 6, or the originals yet. Well, you should probably give them a try at some point. I think they're, you know, unique enough experiences. But, you know, no pressure. Okay, I'm gonna combine the gunpowders real quick. I just got a PS4 for a hella deal. Came with RE7. Guess this stream is my sign to play it. Hell yeah. Enjoy it. If you know nothing about Resident Evil 7, it's a very magical experience. Oh damn. Started with RE5 and have been an RE fan since 2012. Hell yeah. Any favorite Yakuza brain rot? Is this the part where I say 6-7? I don't know.
Carlos!
Phew. Well, we both managed to survive. Maybe we can start helping each other again.
Yeah, it's been rough. But we can rest now.
No, we're the only ones left. There's no rest for the wicked. Here's a gift for you.
Ooh, freeze rounds, hell yeah. And we got more grenade rounds over here. There's the mine thrower. Yeah, we got grenades for days. I'm just disappointed playing through K3. Now, why would you say that? What's so disappointing about K3? I just can't put my finger on it. Are you seriously disrespecting modern game design? Anything but that. Of course not. Why would you think I would do that? Modern game design is bringing back the archaic as hell skill tree from fucking... I don't know. Yakuza BC. I'm gonna put that back there. Spooder. Never in a million years would I have thought Yakuza would eventually go the same path as Shenmue. And what path would that be? And this stagnating in one place, not really doing anything new. Hey man. You telling me cutting shit is not new? It's a new take. Okay, we gotta recreate that. Next. 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 Okay. Next. No, that's not it. Up. Yes. They cooked with Ichiban, and then they, just for some reason, still lean on Kiryu. I wonder if they're still traumatized by, like, the response to 7 when that first was announced or revealed. A lot of people wanted Kiryu back. And I'm gonna assume the same might have happened on the Japanese side, but I'm not sure. Because I feel like that's where they mainly take their feedback from. Because it got to the point where the producer at the time, forgot his name, but it was Sato something. He said, like, relax, guys, we're not making a boring game, just wait for it to come out. So, I mean, if he said it, then the Japanese response probably also had to have been mixed, right? I don't know. Yeah, I read about the Mine English voice actor stuff, but it's a 50-50. Some people say it's real, some people say it's not. And I haven't really looked into it that much. Probably gonna save. There was another controversy with DC Douglas. Like, I thought that was also, like, the same thing. Like, he was fully guilty and all that. But at least on his side, he released, like, a full statement about what happened. Apparently, at least in his case, the person that accused him of, like, whatever, also accused another actor of the same thing. And that other actor took her to court, and he won the case and just moved on. Like, it's honestly, sometimes it's just difficult to actually, you know, believe something or not, because you never know. Like, definitely both sides of the thing happen. You have people, unfortunately, exploiting others for their own gain. And on the other side of the coin, you have, like, these baseless accusations that, like, literally just happen to defame someone. So, like, my stance on this kind of thing usually is to not immediately believe, like, whatever comes out. Like, sometimes it looks really convincing too, so... yeah. Like, I've come across a lot of... like, I've come across a bunch of things where, you know, again... victims, like... accuse someone only for it to turn out not to be real. I've seen a real-life example of that, so I'm pretty, what's the word? Wary about that kind of thing. Like, I don't immediately believe that kind of thing. Something of the same nature happened to the brother of a really close friend of mine. Oh shit. You know what? But yeah, then you have, like, for example, the case of Kagawa, where, like, there's pictures and not only pictures, but there's recorded like articles and media about it, and there's released statements as well, like official statements where apparently, you know, he apologized to one hostess but not the other. But then also there's another thing that happened with him where he beat like a what was it again? I think like a production staff member on the head. Like, I don't know what's up with that guy. I'm gonna save it just in case. But yeah, like in Kagawa's case, I think the guy just handled the whole thing horribly. He could have definitely done better. Ow. Okay, probably gonna heal. I think he should... No, wait. No, he's not gonna drop something. I don't know why I bothered. Oh, god damn it. I'm probably gonna look the solution to this, not gonna lie. Because I do not remember how to solve it. And we could spend some time solving it, but we already wasted a bunch of time with the game over we had, unfortunately. Hold on. Resident Evil 3... Stone puzzle. The starting time of the middle clock. Okay, so what do we have here? 4. No, 5. So crystal, obsidian, amber. Yama. Wasn't it Hori's idea to cast Kagawa for that, for that reason? Because he's a creep. Like, he gives off the creep energy. Pretty sure it was Hori. Dude, Hori must be watched. Like, he's been saying just some of the most mind-boggling stuff. Like, between the gameplay stuff we saw in the video that I uploaded yesterday, but also the stuff about Kagawa. Like, goddamn. Would you rather be in Kamurocho, Raccoon City, or Ace Town? Oh, that's a tough one. I'm gonna go with Raccoon City. Okay. I probably will take the first aid case. It's over, guys. GG's.
We're saved. Down here! It's finally over. Huh? No!
Stars.
Kid called the Nemesis.
Stars.
Damn, bro's missing all his shots. Okay, no way. I spoke too soon. That was funny, though. Okay. Easy! God damn, the freeze rounds are so good against Nemesis. Look at him, so dramatic. Why did he do that? Why did he go to the fire to die? Damn, is this the bad ending?
Jill! Jill! Hang in there! What have I done? I'm sorry, Jill. Please, wake up! Jill!
October 1st.
Whoa, that got cut off.
I woke up to the sound of falling rain. I can't believe I'm still alive.
Yeah, I call that the fire of fate. Nemesis goes to the fire to die, but then Carlos comes out of it.
Carlos?
It looks like our roles have been reversed from when we originally met, huh? Don't worry, Jill. This chapel is safe.
I've been infected by the virus, haven't I?
Hey! Take it easy.
I'm okay. Don't feel any pain. But that's what bothers me. If I can't feel anything, then what does that mean?
Don't give up, Jill. I'll take care of you. Whatever you do, don't let that virus beat you.
Carlos time. By the way, can we just appreciate the ambience in this room? The rain, the thunder. Oof, that's a lot of zombies. What if Carlos was just Nemesis in a costume? Hey, that's a solid theory. What if? Oh, whoops. Fellas, we're gonna go to this hospital, an outbreak. Damn, already down to 89%. That's rough. I forget, if you take down Nemesis as Carlos, does that do anything for Jill? Or do you still fight him? I think you still fight him, right? You still fight him, but it skips a phase. Gotcha. I might try to do that. Tape recorder. A voice recognition lock. Will you push the microphone button? Yes. Please enter your voice. Ah!
There also appears to be a slight fracture in his right arm just below the elbow. However...
Five, 3, 1. Gotta keep that in mind. Uh-oh. God damn it. Might as well make sure he's dead. There we go. I did like Carlos in the remake, trying to trick the voice lock. Yeah. Yo, Freya, how you doing? 402.
Shoot! No!
Nikolai? You're still alive?
You saw what happened.
Man, look at Tyrell in this game.
What's going on?
I'm one of the supervisors. That's all you need to know.
Wait!
Tyrell just dies in the original. It's one of the few improvements in the remake. I don't think he has anything on him, but... Okay, let's find out. I think this wasn't randomized. I thought it was, but I think there's a way for you to figure things out. Hold on. Let me actually go check. Yeah, okay. It's over there. He jumped through that window in record speed, for real. The Tyrell death where he opens a safe just to get a face full of C4. What the fuck? Oh, maybe it's the opposite end. Do you think you'd be interested in playing Persona 4? I still need to play Persona 5. I've been gifted that game by a viewer. What was it? 531, I think? 5... 3... 1... Andy. We might get some hunters or zombies now. Maybe later? Yeah, probably later. Oh. Oh, nice. Persona 5 X's latest story beat is really good, even Kiryu's in it. Damn, maybe I gotta go back to that. Okay, if I remember right, 1, 3, and then A. Nice. Oh shit. Did the other one die too? He did! Holy shit. Okay, that was actually not bad. That was pretty good. We saved a bunch of ammo. I think we have enough ammo to kill Nemesis. But now I think we'll get zombies. Yes. Okay, hopefully we still have enough ammo. I think we do. I think you need like 60%, give or take. But we shall see. We also have heals. Let me save. Uh-oh. Run! I feel like it like Persona 1 PSP remake. There's a remake for it? Oh. Okay, it's time. Maybe I should change it to manual. Shirtless Nemesis. Ow! Not the yo-yo! Oh! Get up, but oh! Ow, 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 bro, get up, please. God damn. Okay, you know what? No, I should not use the manual mode. Get up, get up, get up, get up. No! Oh, oof, danger. God damn. Oh, he goes to jail. I forgot about that. Come back here. Ow. Ow. Okay. Okay, we did it. Yeah, we had 25% extra and all this handgun ammo as well. Man, that yo-yo animation is so fucking cool and funny. We were deprived of that in the remake, by the way. He does not transform into that form. He immediately becomes Dog Nemesis, sadly.
How do you feel?
I'm okay. What happened to you?
I just fought with that monster. I've got some bad news. Nikolai's still alive.
But I thought he was dead.
That guy doesn't know the meaning of the word dead.
What is he after?
I don't know. All I know is that he is our enemy. I'm sorry, Jill, but there's something I gotta take care of. I promise I'll meet up with you later. But don't worry.
Watching a friend play this game recently, and here I can see why people hate the remake now. Well, at least for me, I actually do enjoy the remake. But again, it's like a situation with K3. It's a fine game on its own, but it's a horrible remake. Like, it's... You know, it's like what went wrong. I have a bunch of shotgun ammo we can make use of. Sweating in Sky 3rd remake. Oh, right, we still have to fight him. Damn, that's all it took to bring him to kneel? Let's go! No, oh, there's a drop, okay. At first I thought there was nothing. Ooh, another first aid case? Don't mind if I do. Wait, did I not bring one of my own? What the fuck? Damn, that could have gone really wrong. Could have been one of the best remakes if they did it right. Yeah. Yo, Robin. I know shit's crazy around here. But don't worry, I'm back now. I like how you can still hear the sound of the rain here. The most maddening thing about RE3 Remake is how much potential it had, yeah. You didn't even have to do that, but why not? We get a shit ton of ammo in this game. Umbrella needs to fix those weak-ass BOWs. Yeah, bro, don't worry. They're gonna launch update 1.21, where, it's all taken care of. How would you feel if they remade RE5? I'm open to it. As long as it's not Resident Evil 3 Remake tier. But, you know, we'll see about that. The PS4 refuses to recognize RE7's disc after it got installed, so no gameplay for now. Damn. Sony? Falling off? Co-op RE game with RE4 remake gameplay would go hard. Yeah, dude. If it goes the way we're picturing it to be, RE5 remake could be insane. I forget. Did we need to go here first or? No, I think this takes you to the grave. Yeah, no, the other way. I think it's the other way. We get a key from here first. Uh-oh. What the? Magnum ammo. Yeah, Mehran. For those who don't know, the blue hunters will devour you whole. While the other ones, the one that had like the greenish red tint to them, the most they can do is just chop your head off. Right. What do you think about the combat system of RE9 Requiem from the trailers we've seen? It looks amazing. I'm excited for it. But man, I just kind of hope it's not linear as well. I got my cat with me to watch the stream. Hell yeah. What's your cat's name? Do you want more RE remakes? Like Code Veronica 5? Yeah, I'm open to them. Capcom is on a roll right now, so, you know, might as well make use of that, right? Unless they go back to RE3 remake. Somehow, but hopefully not. Like, I want to say they learned from that, but we'll see. Put this in there. Gonna go back for the gunpowder first. Look at all that gunpowder. What if Hori works on RE9? We're doomed. You guys know, like, we would have had, you know, guns and shit, but they're kind of outdated, so in exchange for that, we now have, like, a full hand-to-hand combat system. Take care, Chip. You no longer need the lighter. Will you discard it? Yes. How did she know that? Maybe she's gonna have to light something on fire again.
All supervisors, mission terminated. Return immediately. Repeat. All supervisors return immediately. Over.
I'm quite impressed you've managed to stay alive up until now.
And you seem to be doing a pretty good job of looking out for yourself. How about helping out?
I have no intention of helping you.
Because we're nothing but pawns in all this?
In a manner of speaking, you are. Our employers wanted a detailed analysis of the zombie beings which were created through infection by the T-virus.
You're saying that they deliberately sent in a military unit to be butchered by their creations?
Not exactly. Although the conditions encountered on this operation were extreme, it was an unexpected outcome that the team would be wiped out. We were only required to collect live data from the subjects.
Ah!
Another mutant!
Damn, bro's going for that bag. Another mutant. Well, I'm gonna save it. Yeah, I think the characters were done pretty well.
Whoa! What is that?
Ah, you're talking about Kiwami 3? I think the biker girl gang stuff is fine. Like, it's nothing special. What the hell? Why is it all twisted like that? Kinda looks unintended. What were Umbrella experimenting on if there's a massive worm coming out of the ground? Oh, just wait till Outbreak, my friend. You have a whole zoo level. It's like one of the coolest things to come out of the whole Raccoon City saga. I think the biker stuff would have worked better if it's a game like, I don't fucking know, Kurohyo 3. Where Tatsuya is, you know, also like a teenager. But like, having Kiryu do all that, I mean, it works, but like, you know. I didn't need to interact with that, but... Kinda has the same energy as Yagami, also like hanging out with high school kids in Lost Judgment. Remember when that was like also a talking point in the community? Jump. Yeah, I can read your chat, though sometimes YouTube does remove messages for no reason. My highest rank in professional, I think I got an S+. But I used mods to just help a little bit. Because I am not dealing with 5 headshots to stun an enemy. Okay, we gotta do the water puzzle. I swear every second message I send gets removed. Man. I really wish I knew how I could kind of mitigate that. Because if I turn off chat moderation completely, you know, some unwanted shit could fly. Okay. Let's see if we can get this. Okay. And B. All right. No. Nice. Do, 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 do. Am I ready for the Code Veronica backtracking? Oh, code backtrack. I don't think I'm gonna play Code Veronica this time. Oh, bro, I still have not used the Magnum. Well, I used one bullet, but that's about it. Let's save it. What's worse to get through? The intro, Devil's Flag or Dondoku? I need to... well, assuming it's on replays, Dondoku, you just have to wait 20 minutes. 20, minutes. Devil Flag, I forgot. I need to, like, recheck. But if I remember right, replaying Pirate Yakuza is a chore.
Rescuing you is becoming a full-time job.
Thanks, Carlos. I owe you.
Listen closely, Joe. They're going to launch a missile directly into the city as soon as day breaks.
At dawn?
Daybreak?
But that's only...
I know. We don't have much time left. We have to split up and find a way out of here. And hey, watch out for that traitor Nikolai.
RE3 is a lot longer than 1 and 2. Is it? I'd say maybe it's only slightly longer, if at all. The thing that it has going for it is the branching like paths. It gives you a reason to replay the game. Damn, he tanked that shot. Because we finished 1 and 2 in 2 hours. You know why? We had a game over earlier. It cost us maybe 20 minutes, give or take.
Nikolai?
And also when it comes to cutscenes, I think this game... No, actually, never mind. I was gonna say this game has a more cinematic approach to them, but not necessarily. But yeah, I think it would be still like slightly longer. Maybe, if not for the game over, maybe at like the 3-hour mark. RE4 tomorrow. Now we're gonna jump into Outbreak. The world has seen enough of RE4, but not enough of Outbreak. You feel me? Which save room theme is your favorite? Ooh. Dude, there's so many of these questions, like which Resident Evil game is your favorite? And now which save room theme is your favorite? I never thought about it. Legitimately, I need to sit down and think about that at some point. Maybe you could do like a Resident Evil tier list at one of these streams. Why not? You know, could be fun. $15, goddamn. Leon is Outbreak's strongest soldier. Let me do that song and dance again. If Outbreak has 1 million fans, I'm one of them. If Outbreak has 10 fans, then I'm one of them. If Outbreak has 1 fan, then that is me. If the world is against Outbreak, then I'm against the world. If Outbreak has no fans, then I'm no longer on this earth. Am I missing anything? think we only have to worry about that room later. How did you unlock this again? Water check, manual verification. Is this? Oh, maybe it is like the Steam room. Outbreak File 2 was my first ever RE game that I owned. I will stand by your side. You're more than welcome by my side. Thank you. Glad to see more Outbreak truthers. There we go. A system disk. There we go. Can you spectate people after you die in Outbreak? No.
Warning.
What can happen though is if you die, you turn into a zombie and you just wander around. You can like screw over your teammates if you want to, or you could just move on to the next match. Damn, she couldn't hear those loud-ass footsteps. He's getting tired. Damn. Contender for the #1 track of this game. Better than the Kiwami 3 hospital theme.
All personnel evacuate immediately.
That's actually one of the themes that I did like. Okay, 30 ice rounds. Alright, honestly, we probably don't need any ammo even, but, you know, it doesn't hurt to take some. Yo, electrified. On a scale of 1 to 10, how evil is this particular resident? 9. Here we go with the classic evacuate immediately, knowing you're about to beat an RE game. Yep. Gotta have the mandatory self-destruct segment. Oh, bruh. Earth key reader. It's a portable radar receiver. You've got the radar receiver. Leon, do you think those people in the helicopter are okay? Of course! Why would they not be? The lid is locked.
You're still alive. Such persistence.
Nikolai?
Sorry, but there is no escape from here.
I am not sure, Louise. Uh-oh. Negotiate with Nikolai, return fire to the chopper. Fuck it, we fight him. Hey, Nikolai, fuck you! Eat shit.
Jill, what happened?
Carlos. The choppers.
I guess this is it then. But I don't want to die in a place like this. This isn't over yet. I'm not giving up, Jill. We still have a chance. Jill, that's it. We've got to find a way out of here. Now!
Warning. Missile attack confirmed. Warning. Missile attack confirmed.
Maybe there's like a super
Emergency level.
magical trampoline that will fly us over to another city or something. Yes, Nikolai does show up in Outbreak, actually. Run, run, run.
Checking system.
Oh yeah, this is the end game.
Checking data. Warning.
RE3 Kiwami involves the Daidoji putting a trampoline in the middle of Raccoon City where the missile lands on it and safely bounces away. Beautiful. Can I have the autograph of whoever the writer is?
Battery connected.
The most egregious thing about RE3 Remake's lab is that it was called Nest 2. Like, bro, that's comical. That's so unserious. You couldn't find another name for it? Because, like, Resident Evil 2 Remake had Nest, and for some reason they just went with Nest 2 in the 3 Remake. Like, I don't know, find any other name. good, good, good. Come on. Nice. Maybe one more hit. We're gonna see Nest 3 and RE9. Mark my words, bro. Don't even joke. Holy. Can it reach?
System overheating. Enter cooldown mode.
Uh-oh. Bro does not give up. God damn. Like he's just a lump of flesh at this point, and even then he's committing to the mission. Man. Exterminate the monster, bro. Kill him!
You want stars? I'll give you stars.
This line, by the way, you want stars, I'll give you stars, was given, like in the remake, it was implemented in one of the most, like, just, like, normal places ever. When in the original, it was, like, the one-liner at the end.
Jill!
It's over, Carlos.
What are you talking about? Don't you hear that? There's a second chopper, and it's here to rescue you.
Second chopper?
Who could possibly be looking for me?
It doesn't matter. We just have to be there when it lands.
Who could it be? The Daidoji? Hell no. Man. Yeah, what if there's a third chopper too? And a fourth one?
Thanks, you saved us.
I couldn't let you die.
Is it you?
Are you ready to finish this?
Barry!
It's coming.
Yeah. It's the end.
That's it. Umbrella's going down.
Umbrella's going down. Yo, Scriva, how you doing?
And now we have a rather unfortunate turn of events. It seems that the President and the Federal Council have passed judgment over the civilians of Raccoon City. The President and Federal Council have ruled that the Bacillus Terminate operation is the best course of action for this extreme situation, and have since executed. Based on that fact, Raccoon City has been literally wiped off the map. Current reports have the death toll surpassing the 100,000 mark. Our hearts go out to those poor civilians of Raccoon City.
Look at all these dead people that will end up owning their own bars, yeah. If this was Yakuza. GG's, fellas. This was Resident Evil 3, the original, from 1999. And you already know what's coming up next. My most anticipated run, probably, of this whole mini marathon. Outbreak. Resident Evil Outbreak, and there's 2 of them. Shawarma Outbreak Sunday tomorrow. What the hell? That is such a wild amalgamation of, like, a name. I love it so much. Shawarma Sunday Outbreak. What the? How do you even come up with that, bro? Man, you know what? Maybe I'm gonna go for a shawarma later today. Who do I main in Outbreak? I don't have a specific main, but I used to play Kevin a lot. He's the GOAT! Man, one thing I love about Outbreak is just how useful each character can be, you know, depending on the situation. Like, hold on, do we have a tier list of the Outbreak characters? We probably do, right? Of course, the Trails 3rd fan mains Kevin. Shut up. That has nothing to do with it, okay? Resident Evil Outbreak, let's see. Oh, there we go. Damn, there's a tier list that it also includes, like, the other NPC playable characters. Resident Evil Outbreak Smash tier list. What the fuck? Okay. Huh. Resident Evil Outbreak characters. Maybe we can do the tier list after we beat at least, like, Outbreak 1. Who is this? Matthew Tohoro, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the shawarma, buddy. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Goddamn, rank C. Well, we did save 17 times and died like 3 times maybe, or 2 times. 2 hours and a half, not bad. Epilogue. Oh yeah, you unlock these here. This was another thing cut from Resident Evil 3 Remake, by the way, but you have these epilogue things you unlock with each playthrough up to 8 times that shows you what some of the characters were up to after the, you know, Raccoon City incident. So you have one for Barry, for example, one for Chris, one for, I think Leon and Claire also have one, you know, stuff like that. It's really neat. But then with the remake, Barry's not even there, so it's like, yeah. Barry Burton looks at his young daughters and says, "I'm sorry, but my comrades are waiting for me." He knows that he must repay his teammates for forgiving his betrayal. Remember that? Even if that means leaving his family for now. His wife tries to hide her fear, so she smiles and says, "Don't worry, we'll be okay." A family man, through and through. Heals also lower your score, really? So not just first aid sprays? It shows Claire and Leon leaving things negatively, really. Barry returned to Australia to teach again. Deep cut, but I get it. So yeah, this is the Chris epilogue, for example. "Please forgive me, Claire. Chris Redfield has just finished this letter with his signature phrase. As he removes his sunglasses, a lady walks by with light steps. She looks about the same age as Claire, he thinks. A short time later, Chris discovered that his sister was looking for him but was caught. Code Veronica! This is the first one you get with Jill. After escaping the city, Jill set out to join Chris Redfield. However, all she found was an empty hideout of Chris's. On the floor was Chris's knife. Jill left without hesitation because she firmly believes that Chris is still alive. She will search for him until she finds him. Then they can go and put an end to Umbrella. And they actually kind of do that in Umbrella Chronicles. They retconned all of this, didn't they? Surprisingly, no, some of these hold up. Like, well, if you count the remakes, yes. Like, who knows what that canon is gonna do, but like, this ties into Umbrella Chronicles. This ties into Code Veronica. This doesn't necessarily tie into anything, it's just like a conclusion. And then you have others later on. I think the last one you get is for Hunk. But yeah, you also have Mercenaries, which was cut from the remake, unfortunately, but you get to play as Carlos, Nikolai, and Mikhail. Pretty cool. Why does Chris look like a high school jock? Chris is a high school jock. What do you mean? Yeah, haven't you seen Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City? He was portrayed as a jock there, kinda. But so was Wesker, and that was cursed as hell. But yeah, fellas, this was Resident Evil 3. Tomorrow, hopefully, if things go well, we'll jump into Outbreak. But if not, at the most, it's going to be after tomorrow. So look forward to that. I'm looking forward to it. If you guys want to hop on, you know, when we play Outbreak, it's going to be like an online session. Well, if we get, you know, people in the chat that want to play, then we'll hop online. If not, we'll just go single player. But anyway, you guys take care now. Stay safe, stay healthy, you know, all that good stuff. I will see you all very soon. If not tomorrow, after tomorrow. Take care, fellas. Bye-bye. Am I gonna play Code Veronica? Probably not, no. Because it's not as important to 9, I assume, but we'll see, I guess. I'm focusing on the Raccoon City games, so 1, 2, 3, and the Outbreak games. Alright, see ya, fellas. Take care.